from the rot. Hot like an open flame, I burn green at the shop. Actually the whole game, naturally I'm insane. Crave brains, burn like I'm lit with a match. Styles of liquified propane. Pro and lane, blowing flames. Every game we playin', putting hair on your chest like I'm rogaine. You're so tame, I can't explain, I'm so deranged. You can't harm a zombiefied guy, fortune pain. No rain, blind man gets his melon scorched. Melting ice warrior, cook a gutted boar. Team on my back, look while I up my score. Human torch, more fantastic than the other four. I'm loving gore, confligrate, blaze a hater. Check your corpse burning 28 days later. Moneymaker, making barbecue my favorite flavor. Brain delivers straight to my lane, never mind a waiter. You'll be safer in your base till later in the game. You say I plan to vaporize your face with pillar flame. My plays will paralyze your mace, is what the thriller brings. And dance on a pile of ash that used to be a living thing. I'm winning lane with farm that you can't fathom. With firearms dropping bombs like I split the atom. Try a gank, land a stun into pyroclads and hit the recall, and I shop while your body spasm. The undead rise, some fled, some died. Some enslaved go numb inside. Green blaze 1,000 miles wide. The dark horse rides, the warden's chains echo in the night. The undead rise, some fled, some died. Some enslaved go numb inside. Green blaze 1,000 miles wide. The dark horse rides, the warden's chains echo in the night. It's the night of the living dead, horse with a missing head. On a rampage, getting slayed by a thoroughbred. Beyond death, don't rest. The grave calls, never relent. Bring the pestilence, the living fall. Give my all, I run like a dark wind. Top the scoreboard, blue ribbon for this hacker rim. Your soul's beckoning, hit the alt and wreck a kid. Who needs a map when every move leads to death and wins? I don't relent, sleepy hollow, but you stay awake. The Headless Horseman, ganking myth for Ichabod, Swain. I trick the top lane, treat myself to more sustain. The elder lizard, charge a wizard and incinerate. Hail from the shadow isles, land of dark fables. But I'm at home on the riffs and my performance stable. A jungler scary with the deeps, not a normal label. Farm your 80 carry like a creep, shadow of war is fatal. I'm rampaging through the game, here to carry it. When every single match I play like Secretariat. A terror scaring ordinary champs, the shadows emissary. Bury the unwary every single time I sprint. The undead rise, some fled, some died. Some enslaved go numb inside. Green blaze 1,000 miles wide. The dark horse rides, the warden's chains echo in the night. The undead rise, some fled, some died. Some enslaved go numb inside. Green blaze 1,000 miles wide. The dark horse rides, the warden's chains echo in the night. Attack of the twisted reaper, rip flesh to go deeper. Creeper on the rift, don't need a skin to get my flow featured. I grow stronger as you grow weaker. Ripping souls from eager opposition is my mission. On patrol for feeders, controlling creatures. Hook sentence you to death, and crack a smile while you struggle just to take a breath. I snack the souls that occupy myself like I'm fresh. My hunger grows with every kill, my task will never end. By lane, forming chain warden, dropping war, supporting, giving orders I don't follow, cause I'm not the sort of moving forwards, absorb a power cord and box another corpse, transport a soul with rituals I've known since before you were born. Now you've been warned, I'm darkness like the dead of night. My lantern green, but that don't mean a fight for what is right. I got a thirst that burns, a yearning, endless appetite. I trap and fight the plight applied to anyone who try and kite. I'm fear incarnate, erode your sanity. I know your fantasy is dying quick, for that I'm not the man to see. I plan to be the guy who damns your team to an eternity with no trials. It takes you back with me to the shadow isles. The undead rise, some fled, some died. Some enslaved go numb inside. Green blaze 1,000 miles wide. The dark horse rides, the warden's chains echo in the night. The undead rise, some fled, some died. Some enslaved go numb inside. Green blaze 1,000 miles wide. The dark horse rides, the warden's chains echo in the night. The undead rise.